Once upon a time, in a cozy little village nestled beside a whispering forest, lived a brave and curious young boy named Leo. Leo wasn't just any boy. He was a budding explorer with a heart full of wonder. His best friends were a fluffy white rabbit named Snowball, who had the softest ears, and a chirpy bluebird called Sky, whose songs always brought a smile. One sunny morning, Leo, with his trusty magnifying glass and a backpack filled with juicy berries, declared, "Today, my friends, we shall venture to the very edge of the horizon. Imagine all the amazing things we might discover." Snowball twitched his nose excitedly, and Sky trilled a happy melody from Leo's shoulder. They set off into the forest, their small feet crunching on fallen leaves. The trees stood tall and majestic, their branches reaching towards the sky like welcoming arms. Sunlight dappled through the leaves, painting dancing patterns on the forest floor. As they journeyed deeper, they encountered their first challenge, a babbling brook, wider than Leo had ever seen. "Oh dear," puffed Snowball, his little paws unsure. Leo looked around, his eyes scanning for a solution. He spotted a sturdy fallen log lying across the water. "Don't worry, Snowball," Leo exclaimed. "We can use this as a bridge." Carefully, he stepped onto the log, offering a paw to Snowball, who hopped on with a squeak of relief. Sky, of course, simply flew across with a joyful flutter. This was their first lesson. When faced with a problem, look for a clever solution. Further on, the path became tangled with thorny bushes. Snowball's fluffy fur was getting caught. Leo, remembering his grandmother's advice about being gentle, didn't try to rush through. Instead, he carefully held back the branches with his hands, creating a clear path for Snowball. He realized that sometimes taking a moment to be careful and considerate made everything easier and safer. Sky chirped encouragement from above, a reminder that even the smallest creatures could help. Finally, after much walking and exploring, they reached a clearing. It wasn't the edge of the horizon as Leo had imagined, but it was a beautiful meadow filled with colorful wildflowers and buzzing bees. In the center of the meadow was a tiny forgotten nest, and inside, a baby bird had fallen out. Leo's heart went out to the little creature. Gently, he scooped up the baby bird, and with Sky guiding them from above, they carefully returned it to its worried mother in the nest. The mother bird chirped her thanks, and Sky sang a song of pure joy. As the sun began to dip below the trees, casting a warm, golden glow, Leo and his friends made their way back home. They hadn't reached the edge of the horizon, but they had discovered something much more valuable. Leo learned that true adventure isn't just about where you go, but about the kindness you show, the cleverness you use to overcome challenges, and the joy of helping others. Snowball had learned that even a little rabbit could be brave with his friends, and Sky knew that every flight was a chance to spread happiness. They returned to their cozy village, tired but happy, with hearts full of the wonderful lessons learned on their grand adventure.